I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, FTM, and I use he pronoun. Okay, so to transition to Massachusetts, it's a pretty liberal state, so we have a couple policies protecting you as a trans person. So one of the first policies on our list is a social policy, and it has to do with any public high school, middle school, elementary school, and below that is in Massachusetts. They must follow this policy. So basically, by law, your school has to use your name and your gender marker that is yours, you identify with. It is considered discrimination if they don't, and that's just not cool, and so they're breaking the law, and you could do something about that. Right here, I'm going to put the link to the policy. Also, if you graduate from any high school in Massachusetts that is public, by law, if you legally change your name or gender marker, if you choose, I have to change your high school transcripts and your diploma. So that's really cool if you plan on being stealth or you just want to have the correct information on it. So another policy is the medical policy, and I'll also put the link right here. So this policy is for any insurance that operates in Massachusetts. By law, they have to cover trans healthcare, so that includes surgeries, hormones, etc. And you can also read more about that policy at this link. So those are the two policies. They're really great. Alright, so if you were to legally change your name, basically all you do is you go to probate court. There you get a form. You fill out your birth name and then the name that you currently go by. You just wait in line. It takes about like 30 minutes, and you talk to the lawyer, and they're like, why do you want to do this? And then you just say gender, and they're like, okay. And then there is a fee, but if you can't pay the fee, there is a waiver. I filled out the waiver, and my fee was waived. Then 6 weeks later, I got a letter in the mail with my new name on it, and everything was official. It was very simple. I didn't have to go to court. I didn't have to put it in the newspaper. So you just bring that to the Social Security office, wherever you do your birth certificate place. I haven't done that yet. And you bring it to the DMV and anywhere you need like the debit cards or credit cards, banks. You just bring it to those places and then they just change it. Gender marker is just as easy. It's actually easier. All you have to do is you get this form. I'll put the link down to the form right here. And you have a therapist sign off saying you're male. And you just sign it and you bring it to the DMV or wherever you need your gender marker changed, and they have to change it. Couple of places if you want to medically transition or get a therapist. Fenway Health, I'll put their link right here too. They are a health center dedicated for LGBT people, so that is their focus. They are super knowledgeable and so respectful, and they're really awesome. I saw my primary care physician is there, and I saw her yesterday, and I basically can start T whenever I feel like it because they use signed consent, so transitioning is very easy there. And then my therapist is also from Fenway, and she just wrote my letter, and that's the letter I use for surgeons. So surgeons in Massachusetts. I only know of the FTM top surgery surgeons because I'm FTM, so that's what I'm most familiar. There's 3. There's Dr. Bartlett in Boston, Massachusetts. There's Dr. Paul Costas in Concord, Massachusetts. He's who I had him. I'm 2 weeks post-op. This is my chest. Don't feel like taking off my shirt, but yeah, if you want to check out my channel, just look up Emmett Veritimos and it will be there. Or Instagram, Emmett Jude. And then Dr. Melissa Johnson in Springfield, Massachusetts. They're all great surgeons. They all have amazing results. The only person that I'm kind of skeptical about is Dr. Richard Bartlett. His financial aspect is not very ethical. Look into him because he's, yeah. And then social support. I know of 3 trans group in the Boston area. One trans group is for any trans identified person who is a teenager, so in high school or middle school. And then I know another trans group that is for any trans person, identified trans person that is any age, and then another trans group that is for trans masculine people of any age. And if you want to get the locations and the names of these places, just email me. Right there, I'll put the link to my email. My experience socially was, for the most part, I have a really positive experience. I've only been bullied in high school, but that's like high school, so whatever, it's over with. I have really supportive friends. My family is really supportive. Yeah, I'm 2 weeks post-op. I'm starting T September 3rd, and that's all. I hope you guys have a fun, safe transition. I hope you're happy, and yeah, if you have any questions, email me at the email I listed before. Have a great day.